Mr Speaker.
The Honourable David Cunliffe.
Mr Speaker, it's a pleasure to take a quick call on the innovation and economic development part of this estimates debate. Sir, the model is not working and the government is not being straight with New Zealanders. The housing market's not working, particularly in Auckland, but you wouldn't hear that from the government. The rural economy is falling in a hole and the government is neglecting our region. Sir, the numbers speak for themselves. The last quarter, GDP growth came in at only 1/4 of its forecast level, less than 1/4%. Business confidence has gone negative for the first time since the GFC recovery. Our dollar is plummeting like a rock, just about as fast as business confidence. And, sir, not because we want the economy to be falling in a hole, not because we want the economy to be failing. What is the government's reaction to this serious crisis of confidence? Well, they've neglected the region, sir. New Zealanders are not fooled by spin, glossy publications, glossy minister. They want real projects. They want work in each region that will create jobs. They want each region's strength to be built upon. They don't want shop fronts that are empty and houses that are empty and streets that are empty and polytechs that are empty, sir. That is not what they want. Sir, the government has rushed out initiatives that the Treasury told them were not ready. 2 weeks ago, Minister Joyce put out a regional investment plan that Treasury said was not ready to be funded and recommended that it be deferred. The minister overrode that. Why? Because he knows, and New Zealanders know, that with dairy payouts starting with a 3, as in $3 something, which is a real possibility, too many farms will go close to the wall or to the wall. And to bail themselves out under pressure from their banks, they will take whatever cash they can get from whoever is bidding. And you can bet your bottom dollar, Mr Speaker, a lot of those people will be offshore bidders. And we will be, no, this is colourblind and it is real. And if the backbench of the government wants to ignore it, they'll be on the opposition very shortly. Because New Zealanders don't want our land sold out from under us. And it doesn't matter whether it's going to Canberra or Cambodia, they don't want that to happen. Mr Speaker, meanwhile, the system remains unfixed. Callaghan Innovation, which the minister gave a few extra dollars to, is still doling out money on automatic grant criteria for its growth grants that have seen them funding potential fraudsters, foreign-owned multinationals, polluters who haven't had environment consents. They even funded the Oracle America's Cup Challenge, not Team New Zealand. Can you believe it, Mr Speaker? What a mess. Even leaders in the sector, like the government's chief science advisor, have panned that minister's performance. The chief science advisor says the system's too reactive, and Professor Hendy from Auckland University is saying the bias is towards the old economy. Mr Speaker, we need to be building a new economy, one where we have a reasonably high level of investment in R&D, where we diversify our economy, where we strengthen the smart stuff, not just the farm stuff that comes raw. We add value to our primary commodities. We build on our primary sector, just like Denmark does. And we strengthen our manufacturing and services alongside primary agriculture so that we are adding value and information and smarts. And we are known worldwide as the highest quality, most environmentally sustainable, most traceable producer of fine food products anywhere in the world, so that every housewife in Britain or India or America who wants to buy safe, sound food for their kids knows when you buy New Zealand, you buy quality. But we aren't there because the government is racing to the bottom. The government doesn't get it. They think that just by reinforcing the old economy and being nice to the foreign-owned banks, it'll all come right. Well, it isn't, Mr. Joyce, coming right. It's falling in a hole, and you've only got to go around the regions to have everybody tell you that. New Zealanders know the truth, and it isn't the government's spin.
Otherwise, that becomes another call.